Is anybody else affected by this no haircut thing? Oh, beard's getting long, hair's getting super long. It's getting a little crazy out here. Anyway, stepped out of the house for a little bit this morning. Got to get out, man. You got to get out while in this quarantine. Go for a run, walking around my neighborhood here. So I wanted to come on here and just talk to you guys on how you're adapting your real estate business right now, because I've made some major changes, major shifts with all of this going on, and I want to see if you guys are doing the same thing. If not, maybe it's a good time to step out of your comfort zone a little bit with your business, or if you're just starting a business, good for you. It's the absolute best time to do that. But if you already have your business and you've been so hyper focused on one strategy, which is wholesaling locally, maybe in just your local town, I strongly recommend right now that you maybe adapt a little bit differently, step right into the virtual side, right? So here's the lesson I've learned, and this is why I'm adapting my business right now. So pretty much my business has been cut in half because of this pandemic. I live here in New Jersey, Bergen County. Those areas are where I go down to do a lot of business, and they are hot zones right now for the coronavirus, right? So we're not really going down there. Contractors aren't really working. Nobody's really doing much. People are kind of scared and panicked and just sitting at home and not really making any phone calls right now, right? However, I do think there's going to be a massive wave of distressed sellers coming pretty soon. But there are markets that you can tap into virtually. So last year I tapped into the virtual market a little bit. I had a deal that actually had under contract in just outside of Tampa, Florida, and the deal fell apart due to some title issues. And then after that, the guy wound up actually getting a retail offer for his house, which was great, but no bridges burned with that. Everything was actually turned out really cool. We're actually friends to this day. But I had a virtual deal. I live in New Jersey. I had this deal under contract. I've never seen the house. I just saw pictures. I had a cash buyer lined up for it, and I'm actually mad at myself that I stopped approaching the virtual side of things. Like, I just stopped doing it completely. I'm mad at myself, because if I never stopped last year, I would be in a completely different situation today. And that's mainly because, look, we're working from home now, guys. Like, we're quarantined, right? Like, when you're doing remote wholesaling, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're still doing deals, you're still doing stuff, and you're just doing it right from the comfort of your own home. For some reason, I just couldn't let go of this whole local wholesaling thing, going on appointments, seeing the houses. And I love to do that. I do like to meet sellers, but obviously you can't do that right now, right? So I want to talk a little bit about virtual wholesaling with you guys. These next couple videos that I'm gonna make, it's gonna be focused on virtual wholesaling and how to get started in virtual wholesaling, how to find buyers in your market, right? In that market that you're virtual wholesaling. If you are a beginner and you've never done any virtual deals, I highly recommend you find one market, and I will explain how to do that. And I highly recommend you stay in that one market. Don't do 3 states, 4 states. Just start with one. If you're more experienced, I'll get into that in the next videos on how you can scale that. But I'm gonna have some resources also that you guys can check out. And yeah, so stay tuned, guys. Just give this video a like or a subscribe if you guys want to learn more about virtual wholesaling, as I'm going to keep putting out more content about it as well. And feel free to reach out to me. You guys can reach out to me at bookme.name /extravagantproperties. Book a free 30-minute consultation with me. Talk to me about what your struggles are, what you're going through right now, because it's not only about business, guys, it's about happiness. It's about doing something that feels right? It's about being happy. So when you have a successful business and you start to build a successful business and you got the help to do so, man, that freedom, that happiness, It's the best thing in the world. So like I said, guys, reach out to me. I'll also drop my phone number down here at the bottom. I answer my own phone. Let me see if I can help you guys. Great, but stay tuned for more videos. Peace.